Welcome back to the yellow brand. Just a few days or a few episodes after Money in the Bank. And we've got Lucha House Party coming out here to represent Lince Dorado. Lince is going to be taking on the Cruiserweight Champion Drew Gulak in non-title action.
Making his way to the ring, representing Lucha House Party from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 168 pounds, Lince Dorado.
So with the Super Juniors able to appear on any of the brands and battle for the Cruiserweight Championship wherever the hell they like, Lucha House Party arriving here on NXT to take on current champion Gulak.
93 pounds, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Drew Gulak.
Lucha House Party showing off just how extensive the division for the Super Juniors actually is. So as this match begins, we have the announcement that in 2 weeks' time, so just after the next episode of NXT, we're going to be having the first NXT takeover in Blackpool, England. And at that pay-per-view, of course, Mark Andrews a few weeks back won #1 contendership to actually face off against Drew Gulak for the Cruiserweight Championship. Mark Andrews going to be, well, not hometown boy, but home country boy in that little matchup. We don't know whether or not we'll see Lucha House Party there. We doubt it. It is going to be NXT only. It's going to be very, very similar to a normal NXT show, but all of the belts will be on the line no matter what. And speaking of belts on the line, later on tonight, Candice LeRae, Mia Yim will battle it out again for the NXT Women's Championship after their hard-fought battle at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And we also have confirmation that the NXT Champion himself will be putting the belt on the line in tonight's main event. Drew Gulak certainly been a dominant champion over the past couple of months, and Lince, head full of steam there, running towards Drew Gulak at full speed. Gulak just sidesteps him, swiping Dorado out of the ring. The Golden Lynx learnt how to fly for a brief moment, and now straight back in, continuing that speed, and I don't think Gulak was quite expecting Dorado to be moving that quickly after what's just happened. Kick to the midsection. And now Dorado has a hold of Gulak's wrist, taking him into the corner of the Lucha House Party. There's an arm drag. It's been unreal that no Super Junior has been able to defeat Gulak so far. If you take a look back to last year, Gulak actually competed in the Elimination Chamber for the WWE Championship. He was unfortunately eliminated first, but he showed that he could actually roll with the bigger guys, with the bigger main event talent. And I believe Gulak is actually signed to SmackDown as well. So there could be an opportunity for Gulak to challenge for the WWE Championship in the future. Maybe once his time in the Super Junior and Cruiserweight division is over. But Gulak now was looking to put an end to Dorado. But Dorado fighting back again. Amazing resiliency from Dorado. You can see Kalisto, Metalik on the outside of the ring. Unfortunately, they were unsuccessful against Undisputed Era a few weeks ago. Gulak with a forearm. Looking for a possible Gulak attack from the corner. Gulak now in control of this little encounter, and now looking for the cravat suplex. There it is, dropping Dorado on his head. And Gulak not looking too impressed with the Luchador Dorado. Turning him over and now making sure that he's away from the ropes. Gulak, a fantastic ring technician. And now with a Dragon's Leap of the Gulak cinched in. You can see the body scissors. Oh my god, and a perfect display of dispatching his opponent there. Sending a message to Mark Andrews for takeover. Moving on with some women's division action, and we've got winner of the women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Becky
I'm not entirely sure whether her entrance had music or not, but her opponent does have music. Kairi Sane, one half of the Kabuki Warriors.
From Yamaguchi, Japan, Kairi Sane!
Becky Lynch, former SmackDown Women's Champion. She won the championship last season from Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. In fact, it was the season before the first season of Universe Mode. She beat Rousey at Mania a few years ago, but was humiliated at the beginning of last season by Ronda Rousey, losing the championship on the first SmackDown. She never got a rematch. She got injured and shafted aside. Paul Heyman did not want to use Becky Lynch. He just didn't want to book her. He didn't think she was worthy enough. And now she's here on NXT as Women's Money in the Bank briefcase holder, so she can challenge for any of the 3 women's championships. In theory, she could even challenge for the tag belts if she wanted to. But she'd be doing it alone, unfortunately, and I don't know if she wants that kind of responsibility. So, Becky Lynch and Kairi Sane. Unfortunately, Becky only a one-time champion as far as I remember. And she could be on her way to holding, hopefully, all 3 women's championships across the brands. She'd be the first woman to do so, I believe. I don't think there's any other woman that has managed to become a Triple Crown champion. Kairi Sane, as mentioned, one half of the Kabuki Warriors. There's a Bexploder from Becky Lynch. Kairi Sane was also at the pay-per-view with Asuka challenging against Boss and Hug. However, they lost thanks to a roll-up. And so far, it seems like they're going to be set up for going to Extreme Rules and battling Boss and Hug. But there might be a few other women's tag teams that have something to say about that. We've had some former Women's Money in the Bank briefcase holders be successful and unsuccessful over the years. We had Naomi, who I believe was the first woman to actually win a Money in the Bank briefcase. She tried to cash in against Nia Jax and was unsuccessful. Then I believe later on in the year we had, I think it was Charlotte Flair, who beat Shayna Baszler back at Fastlane many moons ago and managed to make Baszler tap out. Oh my god, because then she lost it a few weeks later to Ember Moon. Inverted DDT there. And then last season we had Ruby Riott, who failed her cash-in against Asuka. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see Becky Lynch cash in this season. If she does, she could save it until next season, but we don't quite know how long the seasons are going to be. There's a blockbuster from Kairi Sane. So far, the odds of Becky Lynch leaving with a championship are against her, but we're going to have to wait and see which champion she picks. All 3 rosters are fleshed out with plenty of women for the champions to battle. And now, went for a Bexploder, but Kairi Sane with a roll-up. Becky Lynch with a quick kick-out, though. And Kairi Sane showing off a little bit, taunting her with that insane elbow. Kairi Sane now with the anchor. Becky Lynch also favouring submission manoeuvres, and it looks like she scouted the anchor before the match, because she got out of that very quickly. And now Kairi Sane showing off her strength. Despite her smaller stature in comparison to the other women. Body slam into the corner, into the toss, and now pin. Becky Lynch with a kick out though. Kairi Sane also battled Ronda Rousey in the past and was unsuccessful. In fact, she was the first challenger following Ronda Rousey's defeat of Becky Lynch back near Evolution. The SmackDown Women's Championship main evented Evolution in terms of championships anyway. There's a European uppercut. We saw Kairi Sane battle Ronda Rousey in an amazing match. She came so close to beating her. In fact, Kairi Sane has been the thorn in the side of any of the horsewomen that have ever held contracts. She's made multiple horsewomen tap out. She's beaten Ronda Rousey by pinfall late on in last season. The only horsewoman that she's not managed to beat is Shayna Baszler. Becky Lynch kick to the gut. Looking for the manhandle slam. taking down Kairi Sane. She'd usually go for a pin, but not looking to finish it just yet, making sure to put Kairi Sane away. Center of the ring, looking for a disarmer. Looking to make the Pirate Princess tap out. No Asuka to help her, and Kairi Sane taps. Becky Lynch picks up a pretty good win. And some more women's division action with a belt on the line. A pay-per-view rematch. Mia Yim wants another opportunity now for the NXT Women's Championship. Candice LeRae with a definitive win over Mia Yim in a very, very brutal encounter when she hit an avalanche neckbreaker onto the LED board. That's right, an LED board move, and then made Mia Yim tap out. Here we go, Mia Yim, Candice LeRae. It is Extreme Rules between the two of these women. A little callback to Money in the Bank and a call forward, if that is even a thing, to the next pay-per-view. Gonna be wondering how much Mia Yim is hurting after the brutal spot that we saw, and Candice LeRae wasting no time to get a table. These women are going to make sure that they are the match that gets remembered tonight. They should be the main event, but Chris Jericho making his return. And Mia Yim now wrestling the table away from LeRae, and drop kick to the knee sends Mia Yim face first into the bottom of the table. Reversal there by Mia Yim to LeRae into a German suplex. Brutal combination from Mia Yim, Pele kick finishing it off. You can see LeRae wearing those totally not glitched tights under her usual wrestling gear, protecting her legs because she knew this match was going to get brutal. And of course they were already injured from Money in the Bank. Both of these women gotta be sore, and in 2 weeks time Candice LeRae is going to be putting the belt on the line again at TakeOver Blackpool, but will it be against Mia Yim? Mia Yim might be entering that match as champion. We could be seeing a trilogy of matches if Yim can win. Table set up in the corner thanks to Mia Yim. God knows what she had planned before LeRae reversed the momentum, but now a flurry of fists and chops. Flying forearm into the corner to Yim. There's a drop kick as well. LeRae staying on top of this. Mia Yim might have been a little bit of a fool requesting that this match happens tonight rather than at the takeover. Oh my god, into the corner. Mia Yim's neck getting crushed into the top turnbuckle, and Candice LeRae not giving her opponent a moment to breathe, but it doesn't matter. Yim reversing the momentum. There's a Rana out of nowhere, laying out the NXT Women's Champion. And now Mia Yim Irish whipping LeRae into the table, and went for the dropkick, but LeRae dodging out the way. I think she was expecting something to happen with the table. And now LeRae hauling the body of Mia Yim across the ring there. There's a springboard moonsault from the second rope. LeRae getting all fired up. And LeRae gets sent through the table. The table crumpled up in the corner. Dropkick there, sending LeRae through it. I don't think she got as much impact as she would have liked. But LeRae fighting against Yim. Yim with a big boot there, laying her out. Women's champion could be on the ropes, but no, fighting back the best she can. And now LeRae with a schoolgirl roll-up. 1, 2. Oh my god, and Yim kicked out. I don't even know what the difference between a schoolgirl and a schoolboy roll-up are. Oh my god, I can't speak English, but another poison Rana. And LeRae going to the top rope. What in the world? It's all kicking off. There's a big splash. Yim got the knees up. LeRae crippled in the gut there by Mia Yim. Brutal attack. There's a lariat. Yim lays out LeRae. And now look at these brutal mounted punches. LeRae with the neck breaker. Oh my god, she actually hit it. Table rested upon that chair. LeRae used it to her advantage, and now the table's set up. We've seen her use the table to her advantage when she battled Asuka to actually obtain this championship. Oh my god, and a roll up now. Mia Yim with a reversal. 2 count. Oh my god! Mia Yim has just stolen the NXT Women's Championship. An abrupt end to what was looking to be a fantastic match. Mia Yim has just stolen the gold. And now time for the main event. A little bit sooner than I had actually expected. But we've got AJ Styles, who has been on a winning streak so far. Certainly earned himself this opportunity. And he was at Money in the Bank. In the ladder match, AJ Styles will face a returning Chris Jericho for the belt. And finally making his return to NXT TV, the Painmaker Chris Jericho. He's been on a month-long bender, getting absolutely wasted after he won against Kyle O'Reilly in the steel cage match.
And introducing the champion from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 205 pounds. He is the NXT champion.
Of course, the champ. That's what we all know him as. Chris Jericho certainly has to prove why he belongs to keep that championship here tonight, after refusing to appear for an entire month. Here we go. Jericho and Styles one-on-one. And Jericho being hoisted straight up into the fireman's carry position, down into a sidewalk slam. Oh my god, elbow strike to the face of Styles. Jericho's got to be a little bit rusty, a little bit full of ring rust after taking well, I'd say a little bit of a break, a month-long break. Long enough. He's not signed to a part-time contract. There's a sleeper slam taking down Styles. Jericho's clearly not lost it too much. Elbow strike back to Chris Jericho, and there's an on-point dropkick by Styles. And with NXT TakeOver Blackpool in just 2 weeks' time, Jericho will be putting his belt on the line if he retains. If not, it'll be AJ Styles putting his belt on the line. Oh my god, and now a Fujiwara armbar to Jericho. I can't remember if these two men have tangled before in Universe Mode. They may have over on SmackDown. I believe they both were signed. I don't know if they ever fought each other. There's an arm breaker though. Chris Jericho looking to stay on top of things here. AJ Styles clearly had the upper hand and still manages to clutch onto it. Battling Y2J. And Shinsuke Nakamura's music. Nakamura won the briefcase at the pay-per-view and is here on NXT. Oh my god. A mid-match cash-in from Shinsuke Nakamura. There it is, it's official. Nakamura, Jericho and Styles for the belt. Styles laid out there. Oh my god, and Chris Jericho shocked that Nakamura is even here. I don't even know if he knows that Nakamura won Money in the Bank. But we've now got a triple threat. Tilt world backbreaker there by Jericho. Jericho and Nakamura have never fought each other before. This is their first time showing. There's a single leg dropkick taking down Jericho. Nakamura and Styles, however, had the feud of the season 2 seasons ago. They main evented SummerSlam to finish off their feud. Kinshasa attempt, but Styles with a reversal. Shinsuke Nakamura could be out cold, but Nakamura with a kick out there. I don't think he was expecting Styles with that drop toe hold reversal. Oh my god. Looking for a Styles clash on Nakamura. Jericho is right there. Dragon leg sweep. Out of the ring. Oh my god, and Styles clambering out. Jericho trying to move quicker than AJ Styles. I don't know how well that's going to go for him. There's a power bomb. Holy shit. And now Chris Jericho looking to prey on Nakamura. Mr. Money in the Bank, or former Mr. Money in the Bank now. I don't know if he's signed to NXT. I guess if he wins, he is. Oh my god. Jericho sent over the top rope. Now scurrying into the corner. Double axe handle. There's AJ Styles. Oh my god. Straight into the calf crusher. Calf crusher on Jericho. Jericho could tap. Oh my god. And stiff elbow shots to the back of Styles. Judas effect attempt. Styles with a reversal. These three men are popping off with everything they've got. Oh my god. Nakamura and Jericho on the outside now. Jericho almost slapping their hair off of Nakamura's head. Nakamura with a float over into the DDT on the outside of the ring. Nakamura got his sights set on AJ Styles. He's battled him before. He knows how Styles wrestles. AJ Styles got his sights set on the champion. Jericho running away from these two superstars. All three of these superstars, current NXT superstars now, I guess, and former SmackDown superstars. Nakamura and Jericho. Flying forearm to Nakamura. Chris Jericho trying to stay on top of things here. Goes for a springboard. And he took out the referee. I don't know if it was intended, but he's rolling with it. You can tell he's not done a springboard in quite some time, aside from maybe a lion salt or two. And now a kendo stick. Kendo stick off the skull of Nakamura. Nakamura with another single leg drop kick. Attack to Jericho. Nakamura now focusing on AJ. The referee still down, only just stirring. Fireman's carry position for Styles. Guillotined on the top rope. However, bounces straight back up. Fireman's carry reversal to Nakamura. AJ Styles looking for another Styles clash to Nakamura. There's a second. Jericho is straight there though, breaking up that pinfall attempt. AJ Styles not letting up. Jericho screaming at Styles. Oh my god, roll through. Walls of Jericho on Styles. Walls of Jericho. But Styles trying to get the bottom rope. No rope breaks. However, managing to reverse it. Holy shit. That was out of nowhere. That roll through. Dropping Styles onto the bottom rope. Guillotining him. Nakamura, Jericho battling it out one-on-one. AJ Styles back in the ring. Forearm to the face of Jericho. There's a low blow from Nakamura. Styles is down. Referee 1, 2. Nakamura's won the championship. It's going to be Nakamura Jericho at TakeOver Blackpool. Nakamura with a successful cash-in is now the new NXT champion and will battle Chris Jericho one-on-one at TakeOver Blackpool.